This is just a update. I am depressed, but I'm skinny and I'm very pretty, so we're good.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work harder.
I don't even gotta walk no more. But don't ask me about me and what's his name. We don't even talk no more. I remember they told
I smoke, I drink, I fuck bitches, I skate. I'm basically the shit.
I was capping. I was lying.
I don't need a man. Really? Or have we as a society so greatly exalted this strong, independent female archetype to the point where we are dealing with generations now of little boys who grew up to be the men that their own mothers unconsciously taught them that they didn't need, who were outperformed in a school system that favors the more docile demeanor of little girls, while they were conditioned to believe that they're toxic and the really strong-willed ones were just put on Ritalin. All the while, we're not realizing that we're creating the weak men that no one wants to date and forcing women to become the men they used to want to marry and leaving little boys without someone to show them how to be the man that women need. And if we continue to compete instead of compliment and overcorrect, we're playing a game where we both lose, and instead of pointing fingers at each other, we should be looking at who wins.
I don't know what woman up and decided we needed careers like the men and equal rights. Give me an apron. Give me a vacuum. Put me back in the kitchen. I'll do it. I won't complain. I'm fine. But I'm tired. I'm done. I won't do it no more.
A man is really abusive and extra controlling in a unhealthy way when he feels like he has no control over himself, when he himself has been victimized, when he himself feels like he has no control over his life or his destiny, when he's not in alignment with his own masculinity. One of the important reasons to tell this is when he has no money, when he's in a state of brokenness. A lot of the times, other people get all humble and cute, and then some people, they get aggressive because you are the only one that he can control. And understand that the moment you get entangled, and I mean like, sex with somebody, you are literally like oxytocin all the way up, you're high, you're not seeing clearly, you become attached, and it's hard to let go and it's hard to leave somebody. And then plus, these men be trying to trap you and all that kind of stuff. It's like a whole thing going on here.
I'm very honest with my boyfriends on the fact that I have a lot of boyfriends, and sometimes they try to complain about it, and I'm like, are you trying to make me your girlfriend? No? So shut the fuck up, number 32. I don't even like you like that anyway.
Dear Diary, it's now day 16 without dick, and I'm starting to lose hearing in my left eye and taste in my right.
So some of you may know that I haven't had sex with a man in February, it'll be 6 years. And people always ask me, like, how did you do it? How has it been so long? Like, women have needs and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, when I first started, it was for religious reasons. I was trying to be a good girl and do the right thing and all of that stuff. And 5 and some odd years later, it's so easy that it's like, I'm not even trying to be a good girl. Like, if a nigga came along and said the right thing, he could probably get it in 3 days. Not even gonna lie. You might want to get out of here now. But it's like, these niggas make it so easy because they be cornying their way out of pussy. Like, these niggas really have nothing else to offer but money. Like, I've dated so many men with money. I've gotten so many things and still didn't want to give them anything because all they have is things.
Unfortunately, guys, we can't believe nothing this young lady has to say because women's feelings and emotions are like a drug. It changes. Its highs and lows, they change constantly.
Things and still didn't want to give them anything because all they have is things. Like, I am an intellectual person. I like deep conversation. Like, I want us to be able to talk about everything. What books are you reading? Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about religion. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about things that matter, substance. And they don't be having nothing to talk about. Like, have you ever met a nigga whose personality is being a nigga with money? Like, these niggas have nothing else to offer. So, like, when they're complaining about us only wanting money, what else do you have to offer? And if you have nothing else to offer, you definitely got to pay like you weigh. Like, at this point, it's like I'm begging to meet someone who can intellectually stimulate me and have me tingling with just words. I ain't met a nigga yet. Like this, at this point, it's like, is 10 years gonna come? Is the hole gonna close all the way together? Like, is it gonna close back up and they're going to have to, like...
But we can't listen to what women say. We have to watch their actions. And we are pretty sure if she meets a man who verbally stimulates her just like she's wishing for, she will still come online and find 10 other reasons to complain about this man. Some women can never be satisfied. They need to accept the fact that no man is 100% perfect.
Dear Oloni, I am sick with guilt. My girls and I, all in relationships, engaged, recently went on a girls' trip to Danky Sound, Ibiza. And all three of us cheated on our men. Personally, I enjoyed every minute of it. My man doesn't really pleasure me sexually, but we are so compatible in every other way. Sex is decent enough, but he's not as adventurous or attentive as I truly desire. This guy I met in Ibiza rocked my world, and I was shivering in an orgasm. Like, I totally forgot sex could feel that good. We've all sworn secrecy with one another. What happens in Ibiza stays in Ibiza, but I'm still texting this guy under a fake name in my phone, and I can't help myself. What does this mean for my long-term relationship? I feel so guilty with my man, and now he probably noticing that I've been physically distant. Please help me.
I would have taken it to the grave if you didn't message the man under a fake name. Now you're doing super sleuthing.
Because there has to be time.
Yeah.
Sex is not the end all or be all in a relationship.
If we're together forever, it is.
It is.
Are we telling her to tell on herself or
No.
Delete the other guy's number.
Yes,
Delete it.
yes.
I
What is
think
that
she
gonna
hasn't
do?
experienced anything that wild. She's just had sex with a different person.
Don't destroy your relationship if you're going to be the love of your life or the love of your vagina.
Yeah.
But this is some random nigga on holiday.
Yeah.
Let him go, block him, delete him.
Yeah.
Then try to recover your sex
But
life.
won't the guilt be beating you lots of asses?
Relax.
I'm gonna read some of these comments because some of them was very interesting. This one man says, I'm 60 and my girlfriend is 39. Here are my boundaries. No friends of the opposite gender. No girls/guys nights trips. Open device policy. Veto power on friends. She is free to do whatever she like, but I will lead a relationship immediately. It's not controlling. It's certainly not insecurities. It's protecting the relationship and protecting her from herself. This one guy says, I told her no girls nights out, so she went anyway. When she came home, all myself was gone. I never went out on guys nights out. Fair is fair. Yeah, you're right. A relationship for a woman is something that she has for a while waiting for something better to come along. That's true. A lot of women will just, take the nice guy just to get them through a holiday, get them through Thanksgiving and Christmas, and definitely get them through the winter of, the snow months. But as soon as spring comes and summer comes, she's ready to break up and get out there and do her hot girl summer thing and go on all the girl trips that she want to go on.
It's like I finally had the moment where I was able to say like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to walk away. I've been dating this guy we're coming up on 3 months. And like on paper, like everyone says, on paper, he checks all the boxes. And the one box he didn't check was being chivalrous. This guy would not open doors for me. This guy did not walk me to my car, and I had conversations about it, and like he was just still like reluctant, but he would be like, I hear you, but he also would just be reluctant to change this like what's a really small behavior. And like when I sat and I thought more about it, I realized like obviously it's not about opening the doors. It's about being thought of, cared for, and considered. And it was just, it's now glaringly obvious that I'm none of those things. I spent the night, we were up all night, we went and got breakfast. I only got 4 hours of sleep. I call him, I tell him, hey, like I'm only 15 minutes away from home, but I'm falling asleep. Like, can you just stay on the phone with me? And he's like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm not gonna stay on the phone with you. Like, bye. Like, I'm like, wait, no, I said I'm falling asleep at the wheel. He's like, well, if you're falling asleep, you shouldn't be driving. And I'm like, okay, I'm only 15 minutes away. If we could just stay on the phone and talk to me, like, I'd be good. And he's just like, I'm gonna go. And he hangs up. the morning before, like, there was another sign and we had gotten to an argument about it, and I like started crying.
Yeah, that may mess it up too if you just met this man 3 months ago and you're crying already. That's usually a red flag for most men. Like, men kind of stay away from women who are very sensitive with their emotions like this.
Argument about it, and I like started crying because I realized, like, oh my God, I like this man so much. It's hard to find people you really connect with, you really enjoy spending time with, that make you laugh, that you think highly of. It's just hard. It is so, dating is so hard. Dating is so hard. Dating is so hard. So you want to see the best in people, and you want to give people chances, and it's like, if something is an issue for you, it's an issue. It doesn't matter if that person doesn't see it as a big deal. Like, if that's a problem for you, that's a problem for the both of you. And yeah, I just wish people luck, because it's like, it's really hard. It's hard to start over. It's hard getting to know people. It's hard sharing and being vulnerable with people, and then for it to not work out. So, like, I just want to acknowledge how hard it is.
It's very interesting how ladies always feel like dating is so hard when most men feel like just getting a date is hard. So it's kind of like two different planets men and women are coming from. I think this lady here is really just reading into this the wrong way. For us as men, chivalry is not dead for a woman that we are really into like that. But honestly, I think what this lady can do is just realize that she's dating in a aggressive market down in Atlanta, Georgia. She can do things like make her appearance look better. She can hit the gym, lose some weight. And the only reason I say that is because in Atlanta, she got to compete with a lot of women. The overflood of women in Atlanta, most guys down there who are dating like that, they can have 20 women that they can date at one time. That's how aggressive her dating market in Atlanta is. Like, she's gonna have to get out there and compete.
Babe, I swear these girls on Instagram be swearing they bad. Like, she is not bad, right? Like, look at that.
She's cute.
But like, look, like come on, bro, right? You see what I'm saying?
She got a fatty. She cute. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know, bro. Like, it's just like not really like, she not like as bad as you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go to the next one.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't think she's bad?
No.
Go to the next one.
No.
Go to the next one.
Okay. Like, you see what I'm saying though? What? What's up? Babe.
Why is the heart red under her picture?
What are you talking about?
All
the heart's always red on all the Instagram
all-
pictures.
What'd you say?
Hearts are always red on Instagram pictures. What? I was telling you, like,
no,
shit.
they're not. You liked her pictures, like all of them. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you did that? And you're over here sitting telling me that she's not bad?
No,
What are you
because
really
she's
trying to
not,
say?
though. I'm
What
trying
are
to
you
tell
really
you
trying to
she's
say,
not.
though? So then why are you liking all her pictures? So
I
then why are you
didn't
liking
like
all her
them.
pictures?
The Instagram images be the heart always
No,
red.
cool.
It's always
cool.
red.
It's cool. I'm gonna be on my now. That's what you like, right? That's what you like. So I'm gonna be on
No.
my Instagram.
My story is not unique. I left a marriage after 15 years. I had 3 kids with the man. I had built a life with him, and I really wanted it to work. Deciding when it was time to leave, deciding that I had tried hard enough, deciding that yes, it was worth to take the risk of the unknown for leaving the known, which I had become very accustomed to over the last 15 years. And even though I was miserable, there was some security to it. There was a little bit of, at least I was comfortable in knowing what to expect. As the years would roll by, and every birthday I got the same card that said, next year will be better, I, somewhere deep inside, thought to myself, there's no way, and the only way that my life is going to change is if I leave. But I had 3 kids. And I was also thinking, wait, if my happiness means that I'm taking away the kids' happiness, and all of the guilt that came into play of, am I being so selfish that I want to leave this? And is it bad enough? But here's the kicker. The kicker is that if you are in a place where you are absolutely miserable, you're being treated horribly, or whatever your circumstances are, but you know in your heart that the only way to change your life is to leave,
This is why 80% of divorces are filed by women. So that should tell you that men are more loyal and patient. Hey, I think this lady should do whatever she want to do and live her life however she want to live it. If you want to divorce your husband and go find peace, go find it. But don't come back in a year or two telling us how miserable you now are out there on the dating market. You wasn't happy in your marriage with your husband, and now you're not happy out here dating, being single.
Proof women don't want an emotional man.
Do you have something deeper? Like, should we go deep? When's the last time you cried?
Yeah.
You're trying to cry now?
No, I lost my best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me.
I'm so sorry.
Like, you made me think about it.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Can we give him a hug? Wait, is that allowed?
Can we give him a group hug?
Oh my gosh. Group hug? So sorry.
It's fine.
I feel so bad. Get the tissues. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
It's hard. I'm not gonna joke. That was my brother.
Damn, whose question was that? No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
And then I was just like mildly uncomfortable, which is nothing against him. Yeah.
Fifth, we have West at 7 points.
7 is crazy.
In fourth,
It takes a real man to understand what it's like to lose a real friend, a real brother. But this is the same woman that will tell a man, I want a man to be emotional with me. I want a man who will show that side of himself. As soon as you do, it's like their box instantly dry up. It's amazing, because it's truly a shame that the only woman in a man's life he can cry to is his mother.